What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the life of a top direct mailer. Welcome back to the journey. Welcome back to your favorite marketer's favorite marketer. Yes, that's what we're talking about right here, folks. Welcome, guys. Hope everybody is alive and well on this beautiful, beautiful Tuesday morning. It's early. I feel fantastic. Just finishing up some of my supplements. Something that I do every single morning, every single day, guys. Make sure you guys are supplementing for sure. Hope all is well, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you like the video. Share this video with as many people as you possibly can, because they're waiting. They're waiting for the message. They're waiting for the new life. They're waiting for the transition. They're waiting for the power, right? If you guys are doing research on the incredible business that we call American Bill Money, that's been here over 2 decades, I'm going to leave a link right below this video, guys. Make sure you guys tune in. Use my ID number 5230. Get started. Come in at the $50 starter package, and the rest is history. Stay consistent. Stay disciplined. Treat your business like a business, and your business will treat you like an owner, so that you can put yourself in a position in 2025 to become the provider. Had a very awesome conversation yesterday with one of my students, and she asked me to share a little bit about my morning routine. So that's what we're going to talk about on this beautiful Tuesday, guys. We're going to talk a little bit about my morning routine, some of the things that I do when I first get up every single day without fail, folks. And hopefully this will help a lot of you guys kind of get a sneak peek inside the inside of my life, and perhaps you guys can use some tips and apply some of these things to your own lives, so that you guys can become the provider. Early morning, guys, like getting up on camera, connecting with you guys. All of my videos are unscripted. I just give it to you guys raw and uncut, fish fillet, halibut style over here. So we're going to talk about some of the things that I do when I first get up. So I'm up at 4:30 every single morning, ladies and gentlemen. Every single morning I'm up at 4:30 without fail. And one of the first things that I do is I grab a book. There are books that I'm actively currently reading, but sometimes I'll just grab a random book like I did this morning. 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, one of my favorite books of all time by Stephen Covey. I definitely recommend you guys to get your hands on an original copy of this masterpiece right here. One of the first things I do as soon as I get up is I actually grab a book, and I sit there for about 15 or 20 minutes reading, filling this crown full of knowledge, right? So I love to do that. The second thing that I do is I drink plenty of water and I supplement, and then I bust down and I do about 150 push-ups. These are just real simple things that I do every single day. So regardless of whether I'm going to the gym or not, bust down, do about 150 push-ups, 100 or so squats, just to get the kind of blood flowing in my body, in my veins. And then I'll prepare me something kind of light for breakfast. I do like to eat out quite a bit. I have some amazing, incredible places that I love to go to, where I'm treated like a king. As soon as I walk in, I'm like hey Juan, what can I do for you? What can I get for you? Etc., etc. I'm that guy in the community. I'm that guy, no matter where I go, no matter what community I visit. When I walk in the room, furniture moves, and that's just the way that I present myself. That's the way. That's the frame that I stand in and maintain in at all times. I'll check my emails, guys. Get on the phone, check my social medias. hit up my YouTube page. Check my YouTube page, the analytics. Channel's growing every single day thanks to you guys. I have loyal patrons that have been following me on the internet for many, 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 many years. There's some of you that watch my content that have been following me for over 15 years. Love you guys, appreciate you guys. Many of you I work with, have built fantastic relationships with, and we're just getting started, guys. Are you kidding me? We are just getting started. For many of you that are watching this video right now, you're watching it for an absolute reason, for an absolute purpose. So please, ladies and gentlemen, folks, no matter where you're at, don't get it twisted. You're here for a reason. Yes, right? And only you know that. Only you know that. I'm just the messenger, guys. What else, guys? That's pretty much it in the mornings. My morning routine is pretty simple. Usually by about 10 o'clock, I'll have my entire day flushed out. Calls, any Zooms that I need to get on, any strategic calls that I need to schedule with any of my partners, my students. I'll kick back for a little bit. I'll spend about an hour and a half to 2 hours working on world-class, beautiful designs for my clients, putting down business plans, business proposals. A lot of these things kind of go on behind the scene, but basically from about 4 a.m. in the morning throughout the day, all day, guys, I'm working, I'm grinding, I'm hustling, back to the wall, Spider-Man style, putting in the work in the real world. And that's just, what it is. It's strange to me to even talk about it because I use the word work, and I really don't like the word. When you do what you absolutely love to do, when you do what you're passionate about, it's not work. This is a lifestyle. I've been working full-time from home for a long time now, so it's not work to me, ladies and gentlemen. This is how I created my lifestyle, truly by design, and I teach other people to do the same so that they can free up their time, more of their time, to do the things they want to do with those people that they want to do them with. Remember, it's not where you go, it's who you go with. And I never take that for granted, guys. I don't take my time for granted. I don't take the time of others for granted. I'm absolutely grateful to be around everybody in the real world. Yes. So, what are some of the things that you can actually do and implement in your own life to create more income, to create more wealth, to create more free time in your life so that you could do the things that you want to do that please you, that satisfy your own soul, right? Looking at Kitco right now, gold today, guys, is $3,006 an ounce. Silver is at $30 an ounce. Always be stacking, always be stacking, always be stacking. Precious metals is and will remain always the best place to park your wealth, increase your wealth. I'll shoot videos throughout the day, guys. A lot of my videos are not pre-recorded. None of my videos are pre-recorded, and they're non-scripted. And there's a reason for that. I absolutely hate and can't stand scripts, and I don't like pre-recorded content. I like to give it to you guys raw, guys, honeybee style. That's just the way that I like to do things. You see, one of the things that I want you guys to understand, and I think, about 90% of the internet don't understand this. You can only fake it for so long, ladies and gentlemen. It gets to a point to where a lot of you are so stagnant and you can't grow, is because when it comes to the real life work and activities, you keep skipping by the work. You keep passing by the work. You won't put yourself in a position to where you elevate your own skills. I had mentioned yesterday in one of my videos, we were talking about one of the questions that I've been getting asked a lot this past few months or so, and that question is, hey Juan, how do I find a good mentor, etc., etc. And I want to impress upon you guys is that you actually don't find a mentor. A mentor finds you. And how does that whole process work? How does that happen? A mentor finds you just like a gold digger finds gold. So that gold digger has to move around, or that miner has to move around a lot of dirt before he or she actually gets to the nuggets. And dealing and working with people is the absolute same. In order to be found, you have to become attractive. And to become attractive, you have to become an attractive person, right? So that you can be truly found and discovered. You have to shine like gold, so you separate yourself from everybody and those people around you. You can't fake it in the real world, ladies and gentlemen. Build your disciplines. Build your frame. It's like building a model car, right? Build a daily strategic strategy. Build a routine, right? Build your disciplines, because routines don't lie. Routines are the masters of action, right? Actions do not lie, so that when you meet people in the real world, people are just dying to work with you. They're dying to connect with you. They're dying to network with you. They're dying to partner with you. They're dying to bring you into their life, into their dreams, so that you guys can create a vision together, even if you have differences and whatnot. I can't stress that enough, guys. Become an attractive person. And this is the beginning stages of the foundational stages of building your own personal brand. Now, one of the biggest secrets in the game, guys, is whether you guys like it or not, is everybody is already a personal brand. I guess the question is are you benefiting from that brand, or is somebody else benefiting from that brand? And that's something that I really want you guys to think about and take away from this video. I really didn't want this video to be that long. I just wanted to come in and share a little bit with you guys of my daily routine, some of the activities that I do every single day. And I know they sound so simple, so crude, like so original, and that's because they are crude, they are simple, they are absolutely original. So it's about getting back to your roots, getting back to your original hobbies, the things that you like to do, the things that put joy in your heart and put power in your soul, and then learning how to monetize those activities, right? One of the major keys to success, guys. Successful people absolutely love what they do. That's why when you see successful people, or you run across somebody that's making $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, $1 million a year, when you interact, when you see how these people operate in life, it almost looks like a cartoon, because it is, right? At those levels, it's not work, guys. These people truly have a passion. I truly have a passion for what we do. And when you meet us in real life, it's like, it's like seeing a UFO, but in the real world, in real life. You know, one of the things that they teach you in Navy boot camp, or the first thing that they actually teach you in Navy boot camp, is number one, they teach you how to field strip your weapon. The reason they do that is because they want you to know exactly what to do if your firearm ever jams, right? The second thing they teach you is how to remove or get an injured person to safety quickly, efficiently, and effectively. Why would they teach such things? It really goes back down to the disciplines. It really goes back down to stripping yourself of everything and learning and gaining original knowledge, because once you possess that, and once you possess original knowledge and disciplines, everything else becomes easy after that. I know maybe perhaps that went over a lot of you guys' heads, but for some of you on here that are ready, you know and understand exactly what it is that I'm talking about. Build yourself in the real world, and everything else becomes easy. Everything else becomes a joke. And at that point, you can write your own ticket. And I want to leave you guys with this. Develop daily disciplines. Develop daily activities. Just start developing more, and you'll naturally, subconsciously starting to strengthen yourself. And this is just how it works, guys. I didn't make the rules. One last thing before I get out of here, guys, is I have always believed, and I still believe, and I'll die believing this, is that there's truly only one definition of hell. There's only one hell that exists to me, and that's, you know, getting to the end of your life and realizing that you haven't really made it. You haven't become the person that you should have become. You're not the best version of yourself. You haven't lived in God's ways and served the ways of God. You're not where you want to be. You don't live where you want to live. You don't drive what you want to drive. You don't have the quality of friends and people around you that you want. It's what you could have been, could have done, could have gone. And that's the only real definition of hell to me. Everything else is heaven. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, follow your dreams. Work hard every single day. Get away from those that are talking nonsense. Get away from those that are looking for the free ride, the free ticket, because it absolutely does not exist. Not in this country, not anywhere in the world. It does not exist. Put in that work. Effort only seems out of proportion to reward, but it never is. It never is. Let's go!